vegetables, dried beans, liver, oranges, peanuts, sunflower seeds, and wheat germ. Those also have folacin, but mainly foliage. It is thought to help prevent neural tube birth defects like spinal bifida and anencephaly. These defects occur in the first 2 weeks of pregnancy before most people even know the news. Because folacin is also believed to help protect women against cervical cancer, we should all be eating more leafy greens. Women who are planning conception are advised to start building up their folacin stores at least 28 days before conception. As always, food is the best source, much better than pills, and you should never take pills in pregnancy without medical clearance. You can eat all the beans and lettuce you want, though. Come on, it's aerobics today.
B vitamin may offer protection against precancerous lesions of the cervix, often detected by a Pap test. Since Charlene and I have both had questionable Pap tests, we should probably eat a lot of greens. And believe me, we do.
We do, because we love them, and she grows them.
Yes, I do.
Although, my bone to pick with you.
What's coming now?
What I want, I don't just want a supply of lettuce and spinach. I want it washed.
Forget it. In fact, I've been thinking I'm not even picking for you anymore. You can come and pick your own.
I do when you're not there. You just don't know. You thought those were rabbits, didn't you? Circle those arms. One day while you were on vacation, I had to run something over there. Man, I eyed those flowers in your garden.
You can have my spinach. Keep your hands off my flowers.
I keep a lot of green stuff in my fridge, but it's mostly science projects. I don't really think it's actually supposed to be there. It's growing.
Yeah, I bet. I dread to look in your fridge. Drop those hands. They're out. Oh, my goodness. All right, we got to step together. Here we go. Step together, step together. Can you give me 2 that-a-way and 2 back? Constitutes a grapevine, which is a bee foliate, right?
A grapevine.
A grapevine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it certainly is
Well,
great.
cervical dysplasia is basically an abnormal Pap smear. And it was funny that Renee and I should have that show up at the same time. And all you have to do is keep going back in and back in and back in for a Pap test.
Until you get a normal one.
Until you get a normal one. And then they declare you okay. For most people, those cells rectify. Adding on 4 singles, 4, 3, grapevine. This time, those 4 singles are heels front. 4 out, 3 out, 2 out, 1 out, grapevine. Here are the heels. That's it. Now the next time, instead of heels front, step backwards. 4, 3, 2, a grapevine. Yes, back. Once more, grapevine. You're out of luck if you can't grapevine. Hold these heels, hold these step backs. 4, 3, hold this very last one for a quick stretch on your gastrocnemius, that big calf muscle down there. And now if you'll bring that heel off the floor in pelvic tilt, you put the stretch there. And further here, I'd like to work on your upper back. Take your shoulder blades apart and together, apart, together, apart. Oh, yes. Good morning. Last 2, last one. Hands are down so that you can sit back on that back leg and stretch your front leg hamstring.
I can really feel that hamstring stretch all the time.
Hamstrings tend to get tight.
Yeah.
And don't lock that front leg. Just don't lock that knee. Other gastroc. These are just wake-up calls. This is not your major stretch of the day. Okay, here comes a pelvic tilt. So the stretch is there. And hamstrings. You ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, give me a march. That's it. You get 4 marches, And then twice you take your march front to back. Looks like this. 4, 3, 2, front to back. 4, 3, 2, in spot. Front to back. Do you guys know the signal that Charlene didn't get enough sleep last night?
Making little mistakes.
Whiskers.
Whiskers.
Word whiskers.
Me too.
It's just awful. I'm not responsible for what I say.
One of those days, huh?
The kids rented this movie, and they didn't start it till 9 o'clock. Well, you know, I get up at 6. And add a little hop, if you want. Okay, adding on this time. Watch out. Forward twice. To the side 4 times. 4, 3. Now march, and it's the other leg. Here's the hop. Twice. 4 on that leg to the side. Good. March. Here she comes. Hop forward. Again. Side. And march. Lonnie?
Yes.
Renee and I have really enjoyed our B vitamins more now that Weight Watchers has a line of no-fat salad dressings. Have you tried them?
No. Well, yeah, I have tried it once, yeah.
They're in a bottle.
Right, yeah, no, I have.
And there is one that I love. You guys, if you don't like making salad dressings, and Renee does, I hate making the basically, I want a servant. That's it.
Right.
Somebody to wash the spinach, somebody to make the salad dressing. And Weight Watchers has one that is a Caesar flavor.
It's delicious,
It's
isn't it?
wonderful. It's really got a bite.
What's it called?
Caesar.
Oh, Caesar. Oh, it's a Caesar. Okay.
Yeah, it's non-fat.
Excellent.
Okay. One more, and we're adding on. So you gotta think here. This side, 4. All right. March. Here it comes. 4 side. Now add 8 alternating. And here's where you get to jump. 4, 3, 2, 1. March. Forward. 4 side. 4, 3, alternate. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, march. Jump. Listen, you don't have to jump. That's just my little incentive package for you. 8,
Remember, you're not responsible.
7, 6. Just do what I think. 4, 3, and twice jump. Outside, 4 times. Alternate. 8, 7. Hold these. Good.
These are a bit hard to hold, Charlie.
Okay, put it down on the floor, Missy. Whew. Now, it's subtle, but it's changing. We're turning. Hands turn. So, you've got a lunge. See it? All right, 4 more. Give me 4 per leg. 4, 3, 2, switch. 4, 3, 2, switch. That's it. Switch. Now in a minute, we'll stick something in the middle. And the something is a step together right here. 4, 3, 4 lunges. 4, 3, step together. Now if you want to pull up a knee, it's a little harder and more fun. And 4, knee, 3, knee, 2, knee, step together. Woo!
All right, I feel it.
Yeah, we're getting in target heart rate because they're getting quiet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good.
We're not responsible for anything we say or do either.
Even in a court of law, Lon?
I was
How is
pleading
the
sanity.
law practice?
It's busy.
Yeah?
I'll tell you.
Good for you.
Lots going on.
Good. So you're paying the rent.
Yeah, maintenance.
Well, we've done enough 4s. Cut it down to 2. And 2 step together. And 2. That's it. Now listen up. Take out the knee. Step together. No knee. Step together.
It's hard to take that knee out now, isn't it?
It is. Now, the next thing that's going to happen, we're going to lose the step together. Here's your last one. Out, in, out, switch. Out, in, out, switch. Out, in, out. You got it?
We got
All
it.
right.
It's just too easy. Listen. Now what we're going to do is lose the doubles. Make it singles. Right there. Now, that you can take home with you.
All right.
You got a break coming. You can give it a little jump here to keep your heart rate up.
Don't
See you
stop.
back.
Charlene Prickett brings you Less Impact, More Results, an aerobics video that combines lower impact moves with some high impact in interval training that really works. Order Less Impact, More Results and get Hang In There, Charlene's medium impact workout free. 2 hour-long workouts on 1 cassette for $33.50. Postage and GST included. To order, call 1-800-MORE-FIT. Less Impact, More Results. And Hang In There for $33.50. Wow!
When you eat glucose like white sugar, brown sugar, honey, or molasses, your body produces a lot of insulin, and insulin makes you hungry. When you eat fructose, natural fruit sugar, the same thing happens, but in a much slower, moderate way. Because there's not this insulin rush, you don't feel hungry. If you're trying to reduce, hit the fruit. Sugar doesn't satisfy, it makes you want more.
For the first time ever, Charlene Prickett's Rev Up Home video and Charlene's Muscle Building video together in Charlene Prickett's Advanced Cross Trainer.
Cross-training works. It promotes fat reduction, muscle growth, reduces risk of overuse injury, and it's more fun.
To order Charlene Prickett's Advanced Cross Trainer, call 1-800-MORE-FIT or send $33.50 to It Figures, 3807 9th Street Southeast, Calgary, Alberta. T2G 3C7.
Do your eating habits need some improvement? Well, pull up a chair in Charlene's kitchen and learn how to eat less fat, not less food.
It calls for a half a cup of butter. Butter! Yikes, I say. Yikes. A, it's butter. B, it's a half a cup. I'm not about to put that on my hips. Half of all the calories in a glass of whole milk come from fat.
To order your hour-long Eat Less Fat, Not Less Food video for only $24.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT.
Okay, you tired of this? Because we are too. Take it side to side, hand side to side. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was fun.
Bye, I aim to please. You get 4 of these and then 2 slow squats, one over here and directly over to this side. Yeah, I got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, up, out, and out, and out, and out, down. Now on that squat, go as low as you can with this
Not actually sitting
caveat.
down, I would hope.
Yeah, you don't take your bum below your knees. And you keep your trunk erect. You don't bend over at the waist. All right? Last step this way. And squat. 2 to the side, and 1 jump squat. Down, up, out, down, up. If you don't like to jump into that, just give it this. Take your slow squat. That'll be just fine. Out. 1 more. And hold those side touches. Good. Watch them sneaking around in front.
Oh.
They're heels. Heels. You got 4 easy heels and 4 tough ones. Here we go. 4, 3, 2. Grind it out. 4, 3. Easy.
Wow.
Here she comes.
Airborne.
System didn't want you airborne there. It said, no, put on the brakes.
Maybe you didn't sleep last night either. Oh, it always feels harder if you've been off for a couple of weeks, you were injured or sick or on vacation, and you know you really ought to be doing this on vacation when you go.
Or didn't get enough sleep last night.
Didn't get enough sleep. You can do it, but it feels harder. Okay.
Sometimes you just
Hold
have
these
to
heels.
count maintenance and just get through it.
I know. Put in your miles.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got 4 heels, 4 knees. 4, 3, 2, knees. Hands are up. Good. Up. Heels. Now knees.
Time to do a little bit higher impact on this.
Well now, why would that be?
Why would that be? I like high impact. You know that.
I just thought maybe you felt that was easier.
No.
This is your workout. You customize it to suit yourself.
All right. Customize it.
Well, within limits.
Well, didn't you say something about customizing?
Adding on 4 little alternate side touches. Good grief, there they are again. Bump kicks. 4 heels. 4 knees. 4 alternate side touches. Bum kicks. Good work. Heels. Now, do I have to say this every time? Knees. Side.
Yeah, I think I understand.
Kicks. Good. Last time
Well,
through.
Mommy, I prefer the high impact too, but my feet no longer prefer it.
Oh, is that right?
She has a kind of a ligament
no
problem.
arches.
Oh.
Hold it here. Hold it.
Bone pack's still good.
Hold it here. Oh man, there is no problem getting your heart rate up. Look, come down low. Bend your weight-bearing leg. All right, 4 singles. Double it up. 2 a leg. Now if you want, you can take a little jump on that second one. Yep. Woo. Woo. All right, listen. You know how we do single, single, double? Well, this is double, double quad. 2 a leg, 2 a leg, 4 a leg. 4, 3, 2 doubles, 4 a leg. Imprint that. We'll be back to take it further. And
Serious Curves, Charlene's hour-long advanced weight training video.
And when you lock your limb, you release the tension, and so it's not as effective. Also, if you speed through the contraction, if you go fast as opposed to slow, you reduce the tension.
1, up, and down.
Strong muscle makes serious curves. To order Serious Curves for only $32.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT.
Heed the battle cry to the benches with Charlene and the Bench Boys. It's an hour-long advanced step workout using logical, fast-moving progressions to achieve heavy, steady-state exertion. What we're talking about here, folks, is less body fat, more fitness.
get off. 2 knees.
Same thing, back leg.
2, 1, get. Whew. Whenever we say repeaters,
To order for only $24.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT. Get fit with Charlene Prickett's Aerobic Cross Trainer.
It works.
This is 2 complete aerobic workouts together on one tape, the Aerobic Cross Trainer.
This is 2 workouts, conventional aerobics and step aerobics. So on alternate days, you challenge muscles differently.
To order Charlene Prickett's aerobic cross trainer, call 1-800-MORE-FIT or send 3350 to It Figures, 3807 9th Street Southeast, Calgary, Alberta. T2G 3C7.
Ugh, my friend is crash dieting again. That is crazy. The reason we do all this aerobic exercise is to rev up the metabolism, to burn more calories at rest. Eating less than 1,000 calories a day slows the metabolism. It makes you listless, causes muscle loss. Eat at least 1,000 calories a day, but eat smart. Eat low fat.
4. Okay, catch us back up. You got a double there, a double here, and 4 singles. Now watch what happens on the doubles. A crossover instead of a double. Here's the 4 singles.
That's a bit tricky.
Yeah, and you don't have to do it, but golly, it is fun.
It is fun. But I've got an idea she's going to do something with this 4 here.
Yes.
Never to keep it too easy for us. Little
Well,
challenge.
it's not very high impact, and we're almost at the end. Watch my 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. So it is 2 crossovers.
A little
4,
pivot.
3, 2, 1. Have you got it? Look, Arthur Murray, look, we're dancing. Crossover. Crossover. 4, 3, just 20 more minutes of this.
That's why they call this aerobic dance, right?
Last chance. Last time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Well, are you winded or what?
That was great. That was awesome.
Got a heart rate ready, count. And legs need to be moving. Come what may, legs must move. Stop.
Oh, that was great.
How'd you do?
Excellent.
Target
Great talk.
range.
I was up there.
Me too.
After that, after those crossovers, that was pretty good.
Well, how did you do? Look at the standings. Guys, yours are going to be a little different. There you go.
There it is.
Now, if
was
you're
80%.
anywhere above 60% intensity, we love you. I mean, actually, we love you if you're sitting on the couch. But this is a program where you're supposed to be a doer, not
Of course,
just a
if you
viewer.
were lifting the couch.
Okay. Now, what we're going to do is 2 of these little things, and we've already done them before, so we got that. And then 4 little side touches to one side. So here we go. 2, 1, side. 4, 3, and here you go. It
Other
changes
side.
legs. Yep, here it is, the other side. Now, lose that aerobic style and think salsa. Hey, hey.
This is a samba
There's
step,
nobody
isn't it?
watching. Don't worry, you got the window shut. Kind of get prissy.
Prissy,
Watch
Ronnie.
out.
Yeah, Chris.
No, Prissy, we do tough.
You big strong men like us. Watch what I do with my second front to back. Do what you know. I'm gonna pivot and meet you here. And you get 1, now pivot. You pivot twice and out, out. Too dancy? Nah. You can do this. Out
Charlene.
and out and out. What?
Maybe
Just 'cause
Ronnie can.
we're not sure about this.
Pivot, Lonnie, pivot. Left. Good. Okay. All right, we'll let you out of your misery. You can at least walk around and start drinking water. See you back. And pivot, pivot, one. Today, she started exercising and stopped smoking. You know, cigarettes increase your metabolism about 3%, and for a chain smoker, that's a lot of calories burned. When you stop, you gain weight because the metabolism returns to normal. But aerobic exercise increases metabolism too, so it can prevent that weight gain. When you put down the smokes, pick up those aerobic shoes.
Take Charlene Prickett's Rev Up the sequel, team it up with Homestretch, and together on one tape, you've got the Hard Easy Cross Trainer.
This is 2 workouts, an advanced conventional aerobic workout to reduce body fat and a stretch program for flexibility.
To order Charlene Prickett's Hard Easy Cross Trainer, call 1-800-MORE-FIT or send $33.50 to It Figures, 3807 9th Street Southeast, Calgary, Alberta, T2G 3C7.
If you like step aerobics, have we got a deal for you? 2 Charlene Prickett step workouts on 1 tape. 1 Step Further and Step Right Up. You get both on 1 cassette for $33.50.
Step Right Up is advanced level with high-intensity, fast-paced movements.
If you get tired, you can give it this.
1 Step Further is less intense. It's an intermediate workout with more time spent on each routine.
To order these 2 great step workouts for only $33.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT.
Oh, darling! Have I got something for you? Guiltless Gourmet, no oil tortilla chips, can you believe it? No oil, no added fat, no guilt. Ow! It's like I died and went to Miami. It's delicious. It's delicious. It's delicious.
Guiltless Gourmet tortilla chips with no oil, no added fat, no cholesterol, and...
I felt like I worked hard. If we'd used the Borg perceived exertion, I'd have been right up there. Quadriceps stretch. You know, the University of Alabama looked at HPV, which is a sexually transmitted virus, human papilloma virus. And for women who had that and low folate levels, they weren't eating lettuce, they tended to have more cervical dysplasia than women who have HPV and high folate levels. And it happens that the things that give you that B vitamin are also very nutritious and low in calories, virtually no fat. Man, can I ever... Are your quads as tight as your hamstrings?
Mm-hmm.
They work hard.
It was a good workout today.
Yeah, it was a good workout, wasn't it? Thank you.
No, I'm referring to Renee. Renee was a lot of fun.
Hey, we have a workout pretty much that hard, and you know, the night before we taped this workout, I did sleep. So,
it's a good video.
So this is better.
So this is better than the show. Get this, folks. Actually, I can attest to it. I was not on this video. I was in Australia, but I like working to this video on cold, wintry days.
You do this up in your bedroom.
I do.
I'm so proud of you. I went up in her bedroom. She's got her TV there. She's got every video we ever shot.
That's right.
All lined up.
Mirrors all over the ceiling.
But listen to this. One day, I know the code to get into her house. I needed this video. She was gone. So I let myself in and stole one of my videos.
And didn't even tell me
about it. And I
about
forgot to tell her. And she accused her husband of erasing it. Oh my goodness. And she said to me, you know, weeks later, he erased that video. And I said, no, Renee, he didn't. I took it. Oh, I felt so bad.
Leave a sticky note next time.
Well, I should have. I just, you know, I was in such I really am sorry. But the thing I'm most sorry about is that the wrong guy got the blame.
Renee, you thought...
When in doubt.
You would think that maybe you would have noticed.
Guys.
You would have noticed.
I hope you had as much fun as we did. Go get them. Promotional consideration paid by Guiltless Gourmet, makers of no-oil tortilla chips, salsa, and bean dips. Guiltless Gourmet, all the taste without the guilt. Exercise wear by Gilda Marks, the exercise wear with the breathables lining. Ankle weights by Flex Weights, the adjustable weight that goes from a ½ pound to 6 pounds. Hair by Jerome and Bees Braiding and Extensions. Makeup by John Cox at About Face. To order one of our videotapes or our recipe book, call 1-800-MORE-FIT. Letters requiring an answer from It Figures should be accompanied by $3 in a self-addressed stamped envelope. So you want a rock-hard washboard 18-inch waist. Oh, and you want an exercise to accomplish this? Not likely.
While we can and should strengthen and tone the abdominal muscles, no exercise or exercise program is going to make the fat go away just on your belly. Spot reduction is a myth. Most men and some women are genetically programmed to store a large portion of their excess body fat on the trunk. And in order to see the strong, firm abdominal muscles we're going to build through abdominal exercise, you're going to have to reduce some of that fat growing between your muscles and your skin. You're going to have to reduce fat intake to 20 or 30% of your daily calories. You're going to have to weight train all your major muscle groups, maybe 2-3 times a week, because the more muscle you have, the more calories you burn even at rest. And you're going to have to do regular, vigorous aerobic exercise 4 to 6 times weekly to burn off calories and boost your metabolism. But today we'll start here with weights on the belly.
Okay, we're going to train our major muscle groups with weight heavy enough to cause muscle fatigue or failure in 7 to 16 reps. Okay, now if you cannot pick up and pull a weight 7 times like this one, I did 1, then it's too heavy. But if you could do 16 like this, it's too light. So you have to have enough weight to get your maximal benefit for training with strength, right?
That's right, because we really want it to be effective. So those were the exact guidelines.
Did you see her do that one?
I did 25 pounds. Listen, that was about the most circuitous, painful curl I've ever seen. But I did it.
So 2 was out of the question.
Those weights, that's a 25-pound dumbbell, untouched except when Eric comes. Even the camera guys eyeball that and say, no, I don't think so. We're going to add 2 knees right here. 1 knee, the second knee, grapevine, 2 knees, grapevine, knee up, knee up. This is just a wake-up call. No big target heart rate here, just easy does it. Now this is the last knees. Instead of knees, squat, down and up, grapevine and squat. There you go. So you need a motley and varied assortment of weights. Even using milk jugs with water or sand in them will do, so that you have a large repertoire of weights to challenge
Charlene, do you know what I use at home?
Hold the squats.
The encyclopedia set that I have is perfect for that.
I have done books too. And books actually, you know, they're so variable in weight.
Yeah.
Not real easy to hang on to, but really great for variable weights. So if you can hang on to them, go for it. And they are fine to hold in your hand to do squats, like, you know, overloaded squats. Okay, let's take this double time. Down, down. Do you think your body is awake yet?
I think so.
Okay, just stretch those hands up. I just want to get some mobility in your arms. Let's call it 4, 3, 2, 1, and work.
Let's go to work.
Let's hit it. We'll do abdominals first. So I'm going to overload in 2 ways. I'm going to build my steps so there's an incline. That's already an overload. And additionally, I'm going to lift a tiny little weight behind my head. Now, if you're just starting, you don't want any of that overload. You don't start with anything making it harder. You just do it with your body weight. And if that feels easy enough, then you pick up a couple of pounds. Generally, you overload gradually, adding 1 to 2 pounds every time you increase your weights. Now here, you want to make sure that the work is happening in the belly, that you're not bringing your chin up on your chest. Try and keep your neck just in neutral position. 3 more. Good. What's everybody curling here? Eric's got 12 pounds up there.
And I've got the rolled flex weights
So
here.
that's a 6.
Yeah.
And 10 just about does me. This must be it.
Yes.
Last one. Now try it to the side. Over to one side, back, and the other side, over and back. To time, over and back. So you lift and twist at the same time. You do that simultaneously. Lift and twist. Lift and twist. This is for the internal, external, oblique ab muscles, which are on the sides of your trunk. And it's by building this strong abdominal wall that we get maximum protection for our low back. So there's more going on than just keeping your waist svelte and good looking. It actually keeps you injury-free. Well, we did a few extras. Done.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to move around because we're going to do reverse curls. And I'm going to overload by having my bottom end at the low end of the step. And additionally, I'm going to put on some ankle weights here. Now, if you're just starting, ankle weights might be enough. Heck, body weight will be enough the first time or two, I'll tell you. These are the muscles that really get stretched during pregnancy. And so this is really where you want to work after pregnancy. But you need to do all three kinds of curls. I don't care if your legs are bent or if they're straight. I tend to like mine straight for some reason. What I really want to make sure is that the work is all happening in your belly. This is not it. You don't just roll your legs. That's not any belly work. It's a hard contraction of your belly muscles. Okay, we got it, Di. Now you can count.
Keep going.
If there was one abdominal exercise that afforded you the greatest back protection, I guess it would be this one.
Last one.
But really and truly, you should be doing this combination of three kinds. Now we're going to just roll over. And the pressure, we're going to do back extensions. Diane will do it flat on the floor. And Eric will hang on the step. The pressure inside the discs of your spine will now be reversed. Because instead of bending forward, we're bending backwards. So that's good. We kind of put you back in neutral. Here's what you do. You just lift up and lower down. If you're doing this on a step, you really need to curl your toes for dear life around the end of the step so you can hang on. And this is working the little erector spinae muscles in your low back and making them good and strong. In the old days, there was thinking that you should never arch your back. Well, we're hardly arching. We're really just coming up to neutral here. But now the current thinking is you should train the front, your belly, and you should train the back, your back extensors. Okay. Well, I can certainly feel that. I'm well cooked. Let's do quadriceps. If you come down on the floor or a step and support your low back, you're safe to extend your leg right into full extension. Keep it slow, for that is where you get the best work. Now, do 10 on this leg, do 10 on the other leg. We'll be back to do glutes on the floor. See that?
You know, when things get really tense, like when I wake up in the morning, that's when I get the urge to crunch something. That's why I like these Guiltless Gourmet no-oil tortilla chips. That is crunchy. I eat them with the Guiltless Gourmet spicy black bean dip. That is spicy.
Guiltless Gourmet tortilla chips with no oil, no added fat, no cholesterol, and
a crunchy crave.
Okay, Brittany. Oh, come on. Hold it. I won't be lifting long if I lift like that. Your back is not a crane, and it's dangerous to bend over like this and try and lift a heavy weight. Better to squat down. Use these powerful muscles for the lifting. Bring this weight right to your core. You need to lift smart. Lift with your legs. Oh, that's so
Charlene Prickett brings you less impact, more results. An aerobics video that combines lower impact moves with some high impact in interval training that really works. Order less impact, more results, and get Hang In There, Charlene's medium impact workout free. 2 hour-long workouts on one cassette for $33.50. Postage and GST included. To order, call 1-800-MORE-FIT. Less impact, more results. And Hang In There for $33.50. Wow!
For the first time ever, Charlene Prickett's Rev Up Home video and Charlene's muscle building video together in Charlene Prickett's Advanced Cross Trainer.
Cross training works. It promotes fat reduction, muscle growth, reduces risk of overuse injury, and it's more fun.
To order Charlene Prickett's Advanced Cross Trainer, call 1-800-MORE-FIT or send $33.50 to It Figures, 3807 9th Street Southeast, Calgary, Alberta. T2G 3C7.
Okay, the gluteal muscles, come on down. The reason we put your head and elbows on the floor
Is so that you're not working like this with hyperextension in your neck and hyperextension in your back.
This is just safer. Now, I'm sorry to tell you, this is not going to get you rock hard buns.
Oh no!
But it will get you more shape, and it'll certainly get you more strength. And remember that one of the big reasons why we weight train is because the more muscle you have over all your body, the more calories you burn even at rest. And done. Switch legs. Lift and lift down to the floor. We take all this stuff really slow. Not because we want to be pansies. We want our money's worth. When you take it slow, then you have no momentum working. It's all your muscle fibers working.
It really makes a difference, doesn't it?
Oh, no joke.
Oh, I can really feel the difference at a slower pace.
And it's so much safer.
Yeah, control, especially when you're using overload. That control is so important.
Exactly. When you train heavy enough to be really effective, your technique, particularly as regards to safety, is critical. You said last one.
I said last one.
And I didn't listen. She just did that
One for the road.
Diane gets out her hammer and coins. Okay, if you have ankle weights now, put them on your forefeet or your 2 forefeet. You read me? Put them on
your
each of your forefeet.
On each forefeet? I only have 2 feet.
It's always hard to figure out how to say that. For we are going to train your shins. Now, Diane will do this with her legs up in the air. What you got to do is get your feet so that you're working against gravity. And so either hang them off the edge of a chair or your step, and it's coming up that you'll feel the contraction. It's when you lift them. Now let's take it faster. Up, down, because the range of motion is quite small
I really like
here.
that little stretch at the bottom.
Little stretch at the bottom. Now on the shin, there's stretch at the bottom.
You've really got to control it in this position, too.
Yes.
Watch those knees.
Yeah, is that hurting your knees, Diane?
No, this is fine.
Well, that's why I chose this position, because I thought that might be uncomfortable for me. So that's often why we give you options. Now, I can really begin to feel my shins here.
Yes.
Last 2. Last one. Oh, done. So if you will strong shins, it's unlikely you'll get shin splints when you run or do aerobics. Okay, lats. We go down and down and up and up. Where are the lats, you say? Well, look, there are these muscles right here on the sides, right, sort of right on my hands. And you know, when you watch these big championship bodybuilding competitions on TV, and these guys turn their backs to the judges and pose, and these wings sprout out of their sides at the back. Those are lats. That's
so you mean if I keep doing this, I can do that?
Actually, Eric, the best way to train lats is to have something that you pull down on. But that's really hard to rig up at home. So this is the best you can do on a homemade job. I'd say we're done too, Diane. I can feel that. Now we're going to move from here to the upper back where the rhomboids pull your shoulder blades together at the spine. Have a look. Now this is not arm work, this is back work. And you want to see this movement in your back. And if you don't see some of that, I'm afraid you're not getting much rhomboid and you're just doing something with your arms. So look in a mirror or have somebody stand over you and watch your back. 10 of these. All right, see you back. And then we'll stay in this same position for deltoids.
Do your eating habits need some improvement? Well, pull up a chair in Charlene's kitchen and learn how to eat less fat, not less food.
It calls for a half a cup of butter. Butter! Yikes, I say. Yikes. A, it's butter. B, it's a half a cup. I'm not about to put that on my hips. Half of all the calories in a glass of whole milk come from fat.
To order your hour-long Eat Less Fat, Not Less Food video for only $24.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT.
That's it. Use the contraction of these belly muscles to lift you up. Oh, good. Marty's got chronic backache, and the best thing you can do for your back is to strengthen your front. Abdominal curls like this will strengthen these belly muscles that are too lax, and just hug your knees, bring them up. Yeah, that position will stretch the back muscles that are too tight. And once we get his back under control, aerobic activity.
Okay.
Yes.
Serious Curves, Charlene's hour-long advanced weight training video.
And when you lock your limb, you release the tension, and so it's not as effective. Also, if you speed through the contraction, if you go fast as opposed to slow, you reduce the tension. One, up, and down.
Strong muscle makes serious curves. To order Serious Curves for only $24.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT.
Heed the battle cry to the benches with Charlene and the Bench Boys. It's an hour-long advanced step workout using logical, fast-moving progressions to achieve heavy, steady-state exertion. What we're talking about here, folks, is less body fat, more fitness.
Get off! 2 knees!
Same thing, back leg.
2, 1, get. Whew. Whenever we say repeaters.
To order for only $24.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT.
So, same position and pretty much the same weights. And this is the posterior aspect of the deltoid muscles, those pretty big muscles that live right at the top of your arms. You know, Eric, I was just thinking, with your natural body build and the muscle mass that you have without really too much effort, you would be a good candidate for bodybuilding competition.
I've thought about it. I don't know, I kind of like to lift weights recreationally, and I like to do sports that are more active.
Yes.
Like I lift weights, you know, to help me burn calories and to help stay in shape. Whereas I like to play squash or I like to do aerobics. Those I do for fun as opposed to lifting. I do more as work.
And really, at high-level competition, that almost becomes an avocation for those people.
Exactly.
And you have a wife and baby and job.
I lift my baby for exercise now.
Okay, we did the posterior. Now we have to do the other parts of that muscle group, which means you go front and the hard part, the really hard part, side. Diane can count. Here's 1, and here's 1A.
You really got to focus on your technique on this one, don't you?
You do, yeah. And this is one of the exercises that I see being done in gymnasiums real fast,
Yeah.
with people using momentum, not getting the biggest bang for their buck, making themselves vulnerable to injury, and simply wasting time. Heck, if you wanted momentum to do it, you could just get on one of those passive exercise
Let it
beds.
do all the work for you.
It's nice to have somebody do all the work, but when you don't get any benefit,
results.
that's right. Oh, I really like the feeling of strength that has come.
2 more sets.
I was going to say, Di, how many have we done?
Over the years with my weight training.
Last set.
God bless you, Di.
Oh! Do you think we get a stretch after this?
Please, please.
I think we deserve one. Oh, I felt that.
Okay, let's do triceps and biceps, and then we'll take a major stretch. You can do both triceps at once if you have a fairly heavy weight. If you have a lighter weight, you may need to do one tricep at a time, which we often do. So, pick your poison and make it work. We like to give you an alternative many times because you might not have just exactly the right repetition, the right weight out there for the number of repetitions. You know, when you do one at a time, you work against gravity and you give it this. But this is 12 pounds. And man, I can just barely do 12 pounds per arm. I really am better off to use that as a double weight.
We're done here.
You're done? Shall I go on and make that my 3?
Yeah.
Well, this is it. Oh, now, we really get a stretch. Let's just take a moment. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I think we earned that one.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel it with that one weight behind me more than if I do it
I've heard
individually.
you say that before.
Yeah.
I don't. I would really rather do them individually. The same on biceps, which we're going to do next. We're going to do both biceps together, which I rarely do, because I have to lighten my load. I just can't.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just so much going on that I can't work as hard when I do both together. But we'll show you how. And heck, you're going to do these in the break on your own, so you can kind of take your pick. When you do both together, you really have to watch your back, and you got to do it simultaneously, and be really careful that you don't arch your low back, that you pause so you don't have momentum working with you. Okay, 10 per arm, whether you're doing both together or singly. See you back.
Really got to keep that elbow fixed.
Get fit with Charlene Prickett's aerobic cross trainer.
It works.
This is 2 complete aerobic workouts together on one tape, the aerobic cross trainer.
This is 2 workouts, conventional aerobics and step aerobics, so on alternate days you challenge muscles differently.
To order Charlene Prickett's aerobic cross trainer, call 1-800-MORE-FIT or send 3350 to It Figures, 3807 9th Street Southeast, Calgary, Alberta. T2G 3C7.
Don't think that because you can't run like those guys, you can't exercise at all. Walking is fine exercise. It's cardiovascular conditioning. It'll reduce your body fat. Try and walk 30 minutes, 3 times a week, and at a speed that feels like comfortable work. When you get stronger, you can swing those arms and eventually add hand weights. Take a hike, America.
Take Charlene Prickett's Rev Up the sequel, team it up with Home Stretch, and together on one tape, you've got the Hard Easy Cross Trainer.
This is 2 workouts, an advanced conventional aerobic workout to reduce body fat and a stretch program for flexibility.
To order Charlene Prickett's Hard Easy Cross Trainer, call 1-800-MORE-FIT or send $33.50 to It Figures, 3807 9th Street Southeast, Calgary, Alberta, T2G 3C7.
If you like step aerobics, have we got a deal for you. 2 Charlene Prickett step workouts on 1 tape. 1 Step Further and Step Right Up. You get both on 1 cassette for $33.50.
Step Right Up is advanced level with high-intensity, fast-paced movements.
If you get tired, you can give it this.
1 Step Further is less intense. It's an intermediate workout with more time spent on each routine.
To order these 2 great step workouts for only $33.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT.
Hi. Pecs. You need to lie down supine and try and keep the angle in your elbows quite open. These are butterfly wings. So you want a really broad arc, almost like a parenthesis. I love these.
Why do you love them?
I'm not sure. I think I just feel like the big guys. Now, I gotta tell you the hard, cold truth again. Is this gonna make your breasts firmer, higher, larger? Not a chance. There is no muscle in the breasts. The breasts are fat and mammary tissue.
Last one.
Oh, and done. You know what?
I didn't think you were going to stop.
I think I'm ready to upgrade on that.
She loves those.
Time to move up.
I think I will get myself another pound, maybe a pound and a half, and see how I do. Wrist extensors, right here. You lift up and down. We are not lifting much. I got 2.5 pounds here, and I think that's what you've got too.
Yeah, just about the same.
And I'm going to tell you by repetition number 10, you're going to feel it. Racket sports, typists, pianists, here you go. You want to have a good serve. This is it.
Gotta have it, yeah. In squash, the wrists are so important.
It really is, isn't it?
In all racket sports, yeah.
You know, I'll play squash one day.
We should. I like
that
game.
I used to play in England, and I am really quick.
Yeah?
I mean, I get to the ball.
But you've got those long limbs.
Well,
that you
here's
can
my
cover
problem.
up.
I can't hit the damn thing.
But you can get to
I get there.
She's running all over the place.
And that's how I am in baseball. You know, the high fly's coming, man, I am right under it. But do you think I could catch it? Not a chance.
We're here.
But getting there is half the game.
So I just need a little work on my aim.
Practice.
Or a bigger racket. I was thinking maybe a bigger racket.
Oh, there are some big ones out there.
Those squash rackets are tiny little guys. Are you counting?
I said we're done.
Well, I
didn't talking about running them.
Guys just like, I'm done. You guys just keep going.
All right, we're going to do a little stretch. This is going to feel nice. But that is still not, that's not the flexors. The flexors are down here. And you pull them in this way. Can you not feel that stretching along there?
It feels good.
Okay, go get them, Tiger. You worked for it. Promotional consideration paid by Guiltless Gourmet, makers of no-oil tortilla chips, salsa, and bean dips. Guiltless Gourmet, all the taste without the guilt. Exercise wear by Gilda Marks, the exercise wear with the breathables lining. Ankle weights by Flex Weights, the adjustable weight that goes from a ½ pound to 6 pounds. Hair by Jerome and Bees Braiding and Extensions. Makeup by John Cox at About Face. To order one of our videotapes or our recipe book, call 1-800-MORE-FIT. Letters requiring an answer from It Figures should be accompanied by $3 and a self-addressed stamped envelope. I just hate it when I lie in bed at night, tossing and turning, listing all the things I have to do tomorrow.
It doesn't happen often, but when it does, the next day feels so hard. Experts say that under most circumstances, a night or two of poor sleep will not put you at disadvantage for moderate physical performance, but it may impair some types of mental activity. Studies show that many sleep-deprived subjects perceive their exertion and fatigue are greater, but their actual performance usually suffers little, and that's me. I do okay, but the misery quotient is sky high. Long, repetitive tasks are affected more by sleep loss than short, interesting ones. And experts say what mothers instinctively know, the loss of just one night's sleep can cause fatigue, irritability, inability to concentrate, mood shifts. Boy, Xana goes to a slumber, or to be accurate, a no-slumber party, and she's a grump the next day. Can't deal with it. I'll tell you more as we step.
You know, what's really interesting is there is a study from the University of Pittsburgh that indicated that those people, the seniors that are in their 80s, were able to maintain their concentration and their mood stability even with lack of sleep much better than those of, I was going to say us, those of them in their 20s. Now, gee, could that be related to being a parent of a teenager, or just related to being a parent?
I think it's related to having lived through teenagers.
Oh, but you haven't yet.
I haven't yet survived. I'm not there yet.
I start this year with teenager.
I have a ways to go.
He started 2 years ago, I'll tell you.
We are doing single rotation in the shoulders and then 2 doubles. One, the other, and both together.
But you know, as a parent of young children, you also have to increase your concentration. Not necessarily mood stability, but your concentration with young children, even through sleep deprivation.
What's your point? I'm going to read you.
They were saying that the older you got, i.e.
the
seniors, the
they can
better.
concentrate better, yeah.
But I'm not in my 20s, but I'm in my 30s, and I'm having to maintain and increase my concentration.
Shoulder blades.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to keep it together with my kids.
Always teaching your classes, you mean?
Teaching classes, teaching my children.
Sure. So, what you're saying is the little guys are a challenge, presenting a challenge to you. Well, understatement of the year. Circle those arms.
Those parents out there of 2 young boys. Remember those days, Renee?
I've been through it, I do. But let me tell you, it's not a whole lot less challenge now at 11 and 12.
Anytime you want to, just whenever it feels good, cross over and straddle this.
I didn't want to hear that, Renee.
Okay, now play airplane with me. Airplane.
Hey, we do this a lot.
And what I want you to do here is stretch the side of your trunk, some distance between your hip bone and your rib cage.
Yeah.
Yes. Look at that hair. Would I kill for her hair? Yep. It would.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Last 2. Last 1. Just let those arms swing free. And scoot it back to the end of your step. I'm going to give you 4. Hold the last one up. 4, 3, 2, 1. You did it. All right. Scoot that well along. Stretch your calf muscle, gastrocnemius. And let's put it on dynamic stretch. We go out and back, out and back, so that it gets used to performing as it is going to when we start stamping. Stamping? Did I say stamping?
Stamping. Stamping quietly, though.
Stamping is what I do to my mail. That's not M-A-I-L, not my M-A-L. Enough! Right there, hamstring. Always bear weight on the stable leg. That'll be the bent one. All right, switch over. Other side. Gastrocnemius, that means your heels got to be flat on the floor. Stretch it out there. Ready, pull back. And forward. So this stretch is a moving stretch. A British study really struck close to home for me. They saw that lack of sleep really undermined creative thinking, the sort of thing that took spontaneity and solution of new problems, solution of problems, practiced solutions were not a problem, were not diminished by lack of sleep. Last one. But the sort of creative thinking that has to go on when you meet new problems was really undermined. And man, am I like that.
That's so true. I mean, that's completely related to tolerance.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a lot of sleep, or you're not well, or you don't get your exercise,
let's march it out here. Well, I think actually I can miss a day of exercise a lot better than I can miss a night's sleep. Give me basic, just up and down. Worst comes to worst, you can always go back to basic. This is your salvation angel. When you get frustrated, go back here, you can still get a workout. Problem with this is it's the same lead leg up every time. So we want to tap down and switch. 2 more basic. Last time. Now tap and switch. Keep tapping and switching. Tap every time. All right, let's get some hands going.
I have to talk to you about this creativity or lack of creativity with lack of sleep.
You don't lack creativity.
Well, you know, my husband wakes up in the middle of the night and is up for hours. But he is one of the most creative people I know.
Well, there's always an exception to the rule, Jan. He may be true. One basic. Now, tap and switch. One basic. Tap, switch your lead. Have you got it? We'll hang out here a minute, let you catch it. Tap and switch. Now, hang on to that. Do what you know. Jen and Renee will hang on. But watch what I do. You don't have to try it the first time. My tap and switch is going to move to the side of the step. I do basic off the back, but tap and switch off the side. Okay, come along. Anytime you're ready, catch us in. Basic off the back, tap and switch off the side. Yes? Are we all together?
We're together.
All right. Creativity. Somebody has called this the T-step. Figure it out. Too easy. All right. Remember the T, because we're going to leave it and come back to it. Finish off this T. Hold it right here. Up, touch, down, touch. Let's regroup. Are you with us? All right, we're going to go back and forth over the top of the step. Ready, go. Up, down, touch. Good. Now, watch Jen. Go, Jen. Whoa.
Jen's our jumper.
She has got the muscle mass to really jump. You don't have to do that. You can keep it absolutely low impact. Your choice. But this certainly increases the intensity. All right. We're going to do 2 more. Go back to the T. Basic off the end. Off the side. Off the end. Crossover. 4. 3, 2, yes! Off the end. You get the point? So you do 4 crossovers and a nice big T. Work on that. We'll see you back.
Have I got something for you? Guiltless Gourmet, no oil tortilla chips, can you believe it? No oil, no added fat, no guilt. Ow! It's like I died and went to Miami. It's the Pumpkin Pie. It's delicious. It's you. It's delicious.
Guiltless Gourmet tortilla chips with no oil, no added fat, no cholesterol, and...
Thank you. Wow.
2.
Aerobic shoes, runners, my beach thongs, the walking shoes. Gee, you'd think I was a centipede. But the key to staying fit and lean is regular exercise. And I need this variety of sports so I can exercise daily and avoid overuse injuries. Yeah, it's worth it to me to take all this stuff. I really feel better when I exercise. Oh.
For the first time ever, Charlene Prickett's Rev Up Home video and Charlene's muscle building video together in Charlene Prickett's Advanced Cross Trainer.
Cross training works. It promotes fat reduction, muscle growth, reduces risk of overuse injury, and it's more fun.
To order Charlene Prickett's Advanced Cross Trainer, call 1-800-MORE-FIT or send $33.50 to It Figures, 3807 9th Street Southeast, Calgary, Alberta. T2G 3C7.
Charlene Prickett brings you less impact, more results. An aerobics video that combines lower impact moves with some high impact in interval training that really works. Order less impact, more results, and get Hang In There, Charlene's medium impact workout free. 2 hour-long workouts on one cassette for $33.50. Postage and GST included. To order, call 1-800-MORE-FIT. Less impact, more results. And Hang In There for $33.50. Wow!
Okay, hold the crossover, leaving the T-step behind. Only jump if you want to. And you know what you'll see? You'll see, oh, I'll jump for a little while and then I'll get tired. No, not jump, so don't worry about it. Now we're gonna add one bum kick when we get to the other side. Right here, a bum kick, crossover, and kick and over. You know, sleep experts tell us that if you worry at night, it really is a lost cause. And if you worry about worrying, you're really digging a grave. Don't worry. Be happy. They say you just have to solve the problem that's worrying you. And they say, you know, if you've tried to sleep for 20 minutes and it ain't working, get up and do something else.
So rarely.
Here's our last single. Here's a repeater. 3 of these. 3, 2, 1. Now cross. You mean you go right to sleep, Jen?
Pretty well.
Yep.
Sometimes we'll get into these little discussions at night when we're lying there in bed, and it really ticks me off. Say, can we talk about this some other time, please?
Do you mean
I'm busy sleeping.
Do you mean arguments?
Just discussions, things to think about, planning, you know.
Okay, a little creativity here. Not much, though. A single. Crossover. A single. Crossover. A triple. That's it. One more. Crossover. So, we do a single and crossover.
Oh, I missed it.
A single.
I got it. G-back.
And a triple.
Triple. Quickly on these.
All right. Just give me singles. Good work. All right.
What's that pattern? It's already
Yeah. Well, you know, in aerobics, we used to do single, single, double. Well, this is single, single, triple. Crossover. Bring it down. Lose the jump. Now, the trailing leg. Watch the trailing leg. My trailing leg is going to hang behind on the step. Anytime you're ready, join me. Good. I'll assume you're all there. Now, raise the trailing leg. Looks like this. Hup. Good. All right. Now what we're going to do, after that leg is lifted, right after the leg goes up, you're going to add one Up, touch, down, touch. Here it is. Up, touch, down, touch. Cross over, lift. Up, touch, down, touch. Cross over, lift. You did it. Hold that pattern. Good. Up, up. Now watch. The up, touch, down, touch is going to become a rocking horse. Looks like this. Oh! So, kick, thumb, lift, leg. Lift, kick, lift. It's no propulsion, but high energy expenditure. Good. Now, Jen, can you throw in some jumps?
There she goes.
Sure enough, it's like a racehorse. There she goes. So, if you are biomechanically blessed and you're fit and you want to jump, add her in. Good. How you doing? 2 more? No comment, they must be dying. Hup. All right, here comes our last one. Just march on the top. Good. Now, just touch your toes, just touch them down. Hands to the side. You with us? Catch your breath. You know, the worst thing that I do for my sleep at night is eat my meal too late. That's my major problem with sleep.
For me, that's soporific. I just go for the late meal.
Man, I've gotten to where I have to eat so light at night. Otherwise, my rip-roaring digestion keeps me awake. Try 2 per leg. Down, up, down, switch. Yes? If you want to get fancy, add a knee jerk. Pull your knee up, down, switch. Yes, good. How's your breathing? Deep and regular. Try 4 a leg. 4, up, 3, up, 2, up, 1, and switch. Good. And caffeine at night is generally known to be the kiss of death. But you can manage that too, can't you, Renee?
No, I can't. Absolute kiss of death for me.
Tea past breakfast, I'm done for. Woo! Last set of 4s. Give me singles. Down. Woo! Yeah, hard work. 4, 3, march on top. Whoa! Catch your breath. Good hard work, guys. Now march on the floor. Just take it down. That's it. 4, 3, march on the step. 4, 3, on the floor. 4, 3, give me sets of 2. She's up for 2, she's down. Again, up. Give me singles. Up and down. Want to get you into a pattern. Up, knee, down, down. Looks like this. Up, knee, up, knee. Yes? Now, you can take the down, down at the back of your step and give the knee at the front of your step. And man, you are using energy, high intensity. Play around with it. Keep something going. Back after this break.
You know, when things get really tense, like when I wake up in the morning, that's when I get the urge to crunch something. That's why I like these Guiltless Gourmet no-oil tortilla chips. That is crunchy. I eat them with the Guiltless Gourmet spicy black bean dip. That is spicy.
Guiltless Gourmet tortilla chips with no oil, no added fat, no cholesterol, and
a crunchy crave.
See, baked potato, banana, lettuce. Look at this. 2 brown bags for my lunch. but I want to have my major meal at midday. You know, if you don't even change the number of calories you eat in a day, and you just eat more of them earlier in the day, you'll lose fat. It's true. The best plan is 25% of your daily calories for breakfast, 50% for lunch, and 25% for supper. Try it.
Do your eating habits need some improvement? Well, pull up a chair in Charlene's kitchen and learn how to eat less fat, not less food.
It calls for a half a cup of butter. Butter! Yikes, I say. Yikes. A, it's butter. B, it's a half a cup. I'm not about to put that on my hips. Half of all the calories in a glass of whole milk come from fat.
To order your hour-long Eat Less Fat, Not Less Food video for only $24.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT. Serious Curves, Charlene's hour-long advanced weight training video.
And when you lock your limb, you release the tension, and so it's not as effective. Also, if you speed through the contraction, if you go fast as opposed to slow, you reduce the tension. One, up, and down.
Strong muscle makes serious curves. To order Serious Curves for only $24.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT.
Oh, listen, you're about to drop. Okay, let's calm this down. Bring it back to the center. Thank you, ma'am. You're welcome. And let's do a little mental challenge. Let's do 3, a repeater. 3, 2, 1. Again. 3,
We can do this. We've all had enough sleep, right?
3, 2. All right, let's do 2 singles. Here's a single. Other side's a single. Let me get a triple. All right. Yes. Again. A single. A single. A triple. Yes. 2 singles. And you're done. You're done. Give me basic. 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 They're not going to finish off that triple? Nope. Because you got to take a heart rate. I like that. We'll leave out the music so you won't count it. Ready, set, count. Just keep your legs moving. Doesn't have to be any particular beat. Stop. Oh, I'm there. Where were you? I was 24. Good. Wow. You're no slouch. There you are, gals. Like to see you between 60 and maybe even 85% intensity, although that's really getting tough. Your years are along the horizontal at the bottom, guys. And of course, this is per 10 seconds. So we are doing the math for you. You don't even have to do the math yourself. All right, anytime you're ready, just move it back to front. You there? Here, right here. All right. We're in basic. We want to start to cool you down. Tap and change. Tap and change right there. Good. Now, turn that into a turn step. There you go. Good. 2 more. Give me basic. Give me 2 basics. Stay on the floor. Tap up 4 times. 2 basics. Last basic, stay, tap. 4, 3, 2, go. 2 basics. And stay up 2. Listen, I wanted to tell you, it was a comical scene the other night. Jim and Xana were out of town, and I had read this, recently reviewed this very research about sleep. Couldn't get to sleep for the life of me. Kept going over the tapes, what I have to do tomorrow, and then first thing, but then right afterwards I have to, that whole business. I got so frustrated. I didn't just turn the clock to the wall. I raised up and pitched it across the room. It worked. Fell right to sleep. Work like a charm. Blew off a little anger.
So how did you wake up in the morning?
Fine. Great.
What alarm?
Internal, I guess. Unless maybe my watch beeped, my trusty Casio. Hey guys, walk around at least. Keep something going. Stay moving. See you back to stretch.
Heed the battle cry to the benches with Charlene and the Bench Boys. It's an hour-long advanced step workout using logical, fast-moving progressions to achieve heavy, steady-state exertion. What we're talking about here, folks, is less body fat, more fitness.
Get off! 2 knees!
Same thing, back leg.
2, 1, get. Whew. Whenever we say repeaters.
To order for only $24.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT.
Spinach stuffed salmon. We eat fish twice a week just to prevent cardiovascular disease. Yeah, the oils of cold water fish help disperse those saturated fats that clog up our arteries. Now, you got to eat the right fish. Salmon, trout, mackerel, tuna, sardines, eel, those are all good sources. These fish make good eating and good health.
Get fit with Charlene Prickett's Aerobic Cross Trainer.
It works.
This is 2 complete aerobic workouts together on one tape, the Aerobic Cross Trainer.
This is 2 workouts, conventional aerobics and step aerobics, so on alternate days you challenge muscles differently.
To order Charlene Prickett's Aerobic Cross Trainer, call 1-800-MORE-FIT or send $33.50 to It Figures, 3807 9th Street Southeast, Calgary, Alberta. T2G 3C7.
Take Charlene Prickett's Rev Up the sequel, team it up with Home Stretch, and together on one tape, you've got the Hard Easy Cross Trainer.
This is 2 workouts, an advanced conventional aerobic workout to reduce body fat and a stretch program for flexibility.
To order Charlene Prickett's Hard Easy Cross Trainer, call 1-800-MORE-FIT or send $33.50 to It Figures, 3807 9th Street Southeast, Calgary, Alberta. T2G 3C7.
Now is the time to put intensity on your stretches, particularly this hamstring. So without locking your knee, that's locking, a little bit soft, try and put distance between your foot and your rear end. So if you think about pointing your bum to the ceiling, that'll help and get some stretch on there. Sleep experts say that drinking alcohol before bedtime is probably a bad idea, and it certainly is for me. But these 2 ladies with me are much more sophisticated.
Yeah, a glass of wine.
They find it.
But it's true, it makes you go to sleep right away, but then it's a stimulant in 3 or 4 hours, so it's not a good idea.
But I'm not around in 3 or 4 hours.
She's gonzo.
Okay.
Now we're going to stretch the soleus muscle of the other leg, and that's the deeper of the 2 calf muscles. You need to lean forward here. Don't bear weight on this knee when it's at that angle. Your heel is down and your knee is bent as much as it can be, but your weight is on the front leg. Okay? Now, this one you'll really feel. If you put that out there and lean forward, your gastrocnemius, the big calf muscle, is really on stretch. Get on a regular schedule. Just going to bed at the same time and waking up at the same time, day in and day out.
Little quiet time. Read a book.
Reading a book.
Yes,
or I find that reading to my kids.
Let's move over and do quadriceps right here. If you get your patella right off the end of the step and have that leg vertical, you do quadricep stretch. Pelvic tilt.
When your kids get old enough, they read to you, Jen.
Oh,
that's
that'd
my
be nice.
bedtime.
Have
David reads me a bedtime story.
Good day. Promotional consideration paid by Guiltless Gourmet, makers of no-oil tortilla chips, salsa, and bean dips. Guiltless Gourmet, all the taste without the guilt. Exercise wear by Gilda Marks, the exercise wear with the breathables lining. Ankle weights by Flex Weights, the adjustable weight that goes from a ½ pound to 6 pounds. Hair by Jerome and Bees Braiding and Extensions. Makeup by John Cox at About Face. To order one of our videotapes or our recipe book, call 1-800-MORE-FIT. Letters requiring an answer from It Figures should be accompanied by $3 and a self-addressed stamped envelope. Turn her around, quadricep. People who are chronically anxious not only spend a lot of time worrying, they worry elaborately. They take every scenario all the way to catastrophe. The blister on my palm might get infected, might become gangrene. I can lose my hand.
While my teenage daughter would say I worry too much, I can tell you I don't, but my mother does. In fact, I come from a long line of worrying mothers. So I was interested in a Louisiana State University study which suggests worrying may be a form of increased vigilance against threats, kind of problem solving. Useful when it prepares you to deal with a bad situation, debilitating when it becomes excessive. Researchers say it can be useful to actually schedule a half an hour to worry, and then outside of that time, try and focus on something else. Also, writing down what action you could take to change the outcome may ease the mind and kind of change worrying from worrying into problem solving. I'll tell you more about it if you'll build muscle with me.
Guys, I got a surprise for you. Remember that little girl that used to crawl around the set? Well, look at her now.
I'm still here despite all my mom's worrying.
How dare! Listen, if I hadn't been doing all that worrying, God knows what might have happened.
I'm telling you, parenthood, there's a lot of it, isn't
Well,
there?
yes, you're learning,
I'm
aren't
learning.
you, my
I'm learning.
friend?
Oh, yeah.
Give me 4 knees. We got 4, 3, 2, step together 4 times. 4 knees. Again. Having a child has opened a whole new world of worry to Eric.
It has.
He used to just get stressed out when his clients' computers went down.
I miss those days. They were the easy days.
Now he really knows what worry feels like. Kick your bum. Here's 4, and 3, and 2. Step together. 4, 3, and kick. 4, 3, 2. Step together. Give me heels to the front. 4 and 3. Step together. 4, 3. We're just looking for blood flow. Heels. Just a little wake-up call so your muscles are ready to work. Right. Once more. Last time. 4 heels. 4, 3. Ready to pump some iron?
I think we're ready to go.
Yes. Ready? All right.
Let's do it.
Sit down here and we'll work quadriceps. The great, big, powerful muscles on the front of your legs. You know, I often say to Xana, I'm not nagging. This is parenting. This is not nagging.
You often say this.
This is what a mother is supposed to do. This is my job.
Yeah. It's amazing all the new things you got to look out for. It's really
You
amazing.
get a whole new set of radars, apparently.
Yeah, you do.
Up and down and down. Now here are the ground rules. Support your low back. So if you're down on your elbows, I think your back should be feeling pretty good. Is it?
Yeah,
okay?
fine.
Okay. Well, you know, I guess you're counting, Eric.
I sure am.
You're Mr. Count today.
I'm the counter guy.
There was a long time when I could win an arm wrestle with Xana, hands down. And then one year, the year that she really grew, man, it was downhill for me. And she now, in most muscle groups, is stronger than me. Switch legs and counting.
Oh, that was
10
such
reps.
a depressing day when my kid can do that.
Oh, Eric, and probably with a son, it'll happen even earlier.
Oh, that's just such a
I take
sad
a lot of
thought.
pride. Oh, no, listen, it's not. It's full of pride.
Yeah.
I go in there and curl and look at Xana curling her, what, 20?
Sometimes.
I'm just real proud. It's like an arrow you shoot, Eric. It goes out from the bow and it just keeps going.
2 more times.
Up and up. Last time. Whoa, okay. If we've done those, we do glutes. Over you roll. reason why we wanted you to get your head down is to protect your low back. So there's no arch in your back, and we count 10, straight up and down. Eric, what really worries you? What, or do you really worry?
No, I really try not to anymore. I know in my family, we have a real problem with high blood pressure, and a lot of black families, a lot of black people in general tend to. So it was something when I was younger, I saw that and I thought, I really wanted to learn to control those things that worry me a lot.
Last two.
Yeah.
Last one.
So I really try not to.
Switch legs. Well, Xana, what really worries you?
Nothing really worries me.
I say amen to that. That may change as you get a little older. I don't know. But I don't want you to be worried.
But at her age,
now listen, don't you sometimes worry a bit before a track meet?
Before a race?
Yeah.
Not just a little bit, quite a bit.
2 more.
And up. Is it getting hard?
It is, I'm feeling it.
Last one, and down. Okay, we've done the front, we've done these big guys. We got these big guys, big, powerful hamstrings. So still, you're using a weight load that will challenge, not this, but this, a pelvic tilt, thighs both vertical, and you lift. Up, and down, and down. Well, I think Xana saw me at my worst this last year. Eric, do you remember I told you that first year we went to the Caribbean?
Yeah.
Your home, St. Lucia. We had one of those kind of resort introductory scuba dives.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't have to get certified, just went out with a baby suit. Xana couldn't go, she was too young then.
2 more.
And I loved it. So this last year, we decided that the whole family would get scuba certified and down, up and up.
That can be scary.
Well, it was not. We had real good teachers. Xana and her friend, they were just great. They just breezed through everything. And although I did fine with most everything, there was one thing that really just gave me a brain block.
Clearing the mask.
Clearing the mask. And I'm telling you, I had trouble with it in the pool in Calgary. And we got down to Florida.
2 more.
The certifying instructor says, now, is there anything any of you have trouble with? And all the family looks at me and says, clearing the mask.
Okay.
I think we deserve a stretch here. If you're double loaded like we are, take off enough to do a good stretch. And I went bonkers over this. Now we're going to stretch our glute. And what you do is pull that knee up, which is not enough. You then have to pull it across your body, across the center line, and that's when you begin to feel it down here. This thing, clearing the mask, you know what I mean, getting water in your mask, that was no problem. Then getting it out of your mask, I just had a brain block on this. And you know, the girls could do it so easily. Jim could do, everybody in the world can do this except Charlene. Gee, this man was so patient, this instructor down in Florida. Warren Everett, wasn't it? Warren Everett? Take my hat off to that man. Okay, you're pulling that across your body so you really feel it. All right, a quick hamstring stretch. And we're gonna get you going on your abdominal curls. So stay right there, press your low back down, and lift, and lift, and lower, and lower. Overload if you want to, and give me 10 good reps. See you back to finish off on obliques.
If you like step aerobics, have we got a deal for you. 2 Charlene Prickett step workouts on one tape. One Step Further and Step Right Up. You get both on one cassette for $33.50.
Step Right Up is advanced level with high-intensity, fast-paced movements.
If you get tired, you can give it this.
One Step Further is less intense. It's an intermediate workout with more time spent on each routine.
To order these 2 great step workouts for only $33.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT.
It's good to see you back at it, Irene. You were smart to lay off till you got over that flu.
Well, I didn't want to make matters worse.
Well, that's for darn sure. You know, exercising with a viral infection can actually spread the virus to your heart muscle. It's called myocarditis, and that's a real problem. A good rule of thumb is lay off 24 hours once your fever has returned to normal.
Oh, darling! Have I got something for you? Guiltless Gourmet, no oil tortilla chips, can you believe it? No oil, no added fat, no guilt. Ow! It's like I died and went to Miami. It's delicious. It's delicious. It's delicious.
Guiltless Gourmet tortilla chips with no oil, no added fat, no cholesterol, and...
For the first time ever, Charlene Prickett's Rev Up Home video and Charlene's Muscle Building video together in Charlene Prickett's Advanced Cross Trainer.
Cross-training works. It promotes fat reduction, muscle growth, reduces risk of overuse injury, and it's more fun.
To order Charlene Prickett's Advanced Cross Trainer, call 1-800-MORE-FIT or send $33.50 to It Figures, 3807 9th Street Southeast, Calgary, Alberta. T2G 3C7.
Obliques. You have to lift and twist simultaneously.
So, Charlene, did you ever get that mask cleared?
Eventually.
It took the whole vacation. I don't know, Xana, how many trips did we have out? And every time we'd get underwater, and you have to repeat these tasks over and over.
Oh, no.
And he would have Jim do it, and Xana do it, and Rachel do it, and he would come to me and clasp his hands in prayer. And I would say, no way. It had just become a big rhinoceros in the living room. Last done?
That's it.
I mean, I had built this thing up by worrying about it so that I really was blocked. Reverse curls, the work is not here at all. The work is in your belly. All you do is squeeze your belly.
I'm going to whip around. I want to overload it again.
You really are working with both incline and weights. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. You want to make it as hard as you can handle. It has to be a challenge. So, Eric, I mean, yes, I finally got this done, and I did get my certification. But the night before my last chance, I did not sleep a wink.
Oh, no.
It was awful.
And that's when it makes performance even harder.
Compulsively. And I kept saying to Xana, you know, I don't need to do this. I can live the rest of my life quite happily without a scuba certification, for heaven's sake. I'll just hire a babysitter from now on, and I'll just go out with somebody who's certified. And done?
We're done. We're just going to become a landlubber, eh?
Well, I felt badly because I felt that I was being a poor example for Xana, you know. I mean, here is the kid who can do it with no problem, and here's the mother who goes to the swimming pool to work on it. I got so upset at the swimming pool once. I went to the pool before a dive. I got so upset, I sat on the edge of the pool and cried.
Gave everybody at the pool a story to tell at dinner time.
Did you see that crazy lady?
Oh, no. That's so sad.
It's sad. I'm pathetic. But I can clear my mask.
Clear a mask now.
Well, it was the hardest thing that I have ever had to do. I have never found a physical task so impossible for me. Done?
Yeah, we're done.
Other arm. So it was humbling, to say the least. Up.
But isn't it satisfying now? You can say, I can clear my mask.
Do you know I still don't get a great deal of joy out of it? Pride, maybe, but no joy.
I can do it and then leave it at that.
At that. But you see, the thing is, it is an important skill.
I think so.
Because who knows when you're down there and you strike your mask against a piece of coral or somebody's flipper whacks you across the face and the mask comes off. So you have to be able to deal with it. I understood the importance of it, but I sure had difficulty with it. I think the challenge is, though, to try and put these things in perspective and take some of the pressure off triceps coming up. And that's the smart thing that this instructor did, is just lower arm. You know, he'd say, well, listen, you know, we have 6 more dives, just whenever you're ready. And, of course, I left it to the very last dive.
It's funny that you say that. You know, I was watching a program the other day, and there was, I wish I could remember his name, but he was one of the CEO of a very important company, and he actually was a former POW in one of the wars, and he was saying that he has a picture of himself when he was released from a Vietnam POW camp, and he was saying that whenever I get really, really stressed, he looks at that picture and he says, you know, when I look at today's problem compared to where he was.
Well, and sure, and that is a way of him putting it in perspective.
And it helps him a lot.
Hey, you gotta do this arm on your own? All right, we'll come back with wrist extensors and flexors. Out and out.
Charlene Prickett brings you less impact, more results. An aerobics video that combines lower impact moves with some high impact in interval training that really works. Order less impact, more results, and get Hang In There, Charlene's medium impact workout free. 2 hour-long workouts on 1 cassette for $33.50. Postage and GST included. To order, call 1-800-MORE-FIT. Less impact, more results. And Hang In There for $33.50. Wow!
That's shin splints. Pain anywhere down the front of the lower leg or toward the inside here. And one of the main causes is that the front muscles are weak compared to these big, strong calf muscles in the back. We got to strengthen the front. You need to weight your forefoot and then flex and point repeatedly. If you're prone to shin splints with aerobics or running, do this daily.
You know, when things get really tense, like when I wake up in the morning, that's when I get the urge to crunch something. That's why I like these Guiltless Gourmet no-oil tortilla chips. That is crunchy. I eat them with the Guiltless Gourmet spicy black bean dip. That is spicy.
Guiltless Gourmet tortilla chips with no oil, no added fat, no cholesterol, and
it's a crunchy crave.
Do your eating habits need some improvement? Well, pull up a chair in Charlene's kitchen and learn how to eat less fat, not less food.
It calls for a ½ a cup of butter. Butter! Yikes, I say. Yikes. A, it's butter. B, it's a ½ a cup. I'm not about to put that on my hips. Half of all the calories in a glass of whole milk come from fat.
To order your hour-long Eat Less Fat, Not Less Food video for only $24.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT.
These are wrist extensors, and we are indulging Eric's love for squash.
And I appreciate that.
Letting him strengthen his wrist extensors on our time.
And I appreciate it.
You know, one of the studies that Johns Hopkins University did on anger showed that people who, even hotheads, people who let out their anger, whether it be in a constructive way or a less constructive way, actually do better. I mean, they live longer. It's the nice guys that bottle it up inside, that suppress it. Those are the guys that suffer from poor appetite and insomnia. And I have never had a problem with holding my anger in. Have I ever shown you my anger?
I wouldn't believe that. Last
okay,
one.
flip them over. Now do them this way. And now you can do quite a bit more weight that way, can't you? So let me, you go ahead, I'll grab some more. Because those wrist flexors are a lot stronger. So here I've doubled my weight with no problem. But the other little guys, the wrist extensors, are not so strong.
Yeah, they need that TLC.
I'm a great slammer of doors, you know. I think doors slam, really punctuate your point. And I noticed that Xana kind of likes that technique too.
Not anymore.
Yeah, well, Jim got so teed off.
He took all the doors off, right?
He took her door off. How long did he take your door off for?
I was
couple of months.
I was grounded from my door for 2 months.
That's right. He said you're grounded from your door.
A girl without her door. Oh,
And
that's so unjust.
he conveniently designed the upstairs of our house with no doors.
doors. Oh, that's a good one.
Sort of foiled, you know, so now I just have to use words as my weapons. Don't hold it in. That's the point. You're only doing yourself damage when you don't share your feelings, even when they're bad feelings.
Couple more.
2?
2 more.
And done. I can begin to feel that right there. Okay, you ought to win all your squash games this week. Thank you very much. Shoulder presses. Do you want my 15?
No.
No, you're okay? Well, I guess I'll grab the 12s. What you want to do here is watch that low back. You lift up and up. My fear is that you would begin to arch your low back. It's a very common tendency. Don't do it. Better that you lower your weights a bit. The big guy is working with, what, 20?
About 20, yeah.
So, shoulder press is one of those exercises that uses a lot of different muscle groups. It's not very pure. Rather difficult, isn't it?
Rather.
Is somebody counting?
2 more.
And last one. And down. Pecs, come on down right here. Just lie right down. Put your low back on the mat. Lift up, and great big arcs, like you have butterfly wings on the ends of your shoulders. Xana, how many times a week are you weight training now on your own?
About 3 or 4.
Good.
That's good.
They really encourage that on her track and field.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Club and her track team. And it does make a difference. You know, when you have strong overall body muscle, your performance is enhanced. Last one.
That's it.
And down and done. Okay, let's get rhomboids going now. You know, these are the hard ones. Right here, your upper back. Now watch. It's shoulder blades together, shoulder blades apart. If you have access to a mirror, take a peek and see if you're getting that effect in your back. See you back after 10 or 12 really good ones. Up and up.
Serious Curves, Charlene's hour-long advanced weight training video.
And when you lock your limb, you release the tension, and so it's not as effective. Also, if you speed through the contraction, if you go fast as opposed to slow, you reduce the tension. 1, up, and down.
Strong muscle makes serious curves. To order Serious Curves for only $24.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT.
Whew, that was a challenge. Why do I do it? Well, at this point, I not only enjoy the benefits of aerobic exercise, I actually enjoy the exercise. I like being strong. It makes daily life easier. I like all the energy I have. I like wearing size 8. I don't live to exercise. I exercise to live. Better, maybe longer.
Heed the battle cry to the benches with Charlene and the Bench Boys. It's an hour-long advanced step workout using logical, fast-moving progressions to achieve heavy, steady-state exertion. What we're talking about here, folks, is less body fat, more fitness.
Get off, cheese!
Same thing, back leg.
2, 1, get. Whew. Whenever we say repeaters.
To order for only $24.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT. Get fit with Charlene Prickett's Aerobic Cross Trainer.
It works.
This is 2 complete aerobic workouts together on one tape, the Aerobic Cross Trainer.
This is 2 workouts, conventional aerobics and step aerobics, so on alternate days you challenge muscles differently.
To order Charlene Prickett's Aerobic Cross Trainer, call 1-800-MORE-FIT or send $33.50 to It Figures, 3807 9th Street Southeast, Calgary, Alberta. T2G 3C7.
This stretches your pecs. It also stretches your rhomboids, and you might ask how. Well, it immobilizes this joint, and then it kind of twists the scapula. Trust me, the physiotherapist showed me.
Zana, what events do you run?
I run the 400 and the 800.
And she runs them fast.
Oh my Lord.
We don't make good running partners. I want to go far and slow.
Just keep on going.
And Zana wants to go fast. I call her the blonde streak. Up and up. And rotator cuffs. What you do is put a little spot of glue behind your elbow and glue it to the front of your hip. And then you just lift and lower. And you know, we've got, what, 2.5 pounds here. Is that what you've got?
That's what I'm using.
And you won't get much higher than that, no matter how strong you are. I mean, you can go a little higher, but even the really big guys have to go low on rotator cuff. No one is ever going to look at you and say, wow.
Look at those rotator
Look at those cuffs, baby. This is an injury prevention.
2 more.
This is so Eric won't hurt his shoulder.
As I'm winning all those games.
As he's pounding out that squash ball. What do you call a squash ball?
A squash ball.
Squash ball, that's what I thought. Sounds good to me. Already, a lift. Up and up and down and down. Are you going to try tennis anymore, Zana, or did I pay for all those lessons for nothing?
Not for nothing.
I don't think the old tennis racket has had any use these last months. I don't care, Bug. I'm just teasing you because, listen, you're active and you love what you're doing. That's fine. And you can sure run circles around your mom and dad now.
Oh, I don't know about Dad.
He's
good. Fast.
I love that.
Did I say something about shooting an arrow?
I love that
And then
girl.
like a boomerang, it comes back and stabs you in the heart. Your time is coming, Eric Daniel.
2 more.
Oh my goodness, do I ever feel those?
Oh, me too.
Can't you feel them? And done. All right. You get all the nice stretches starting with tricep. Go get them. You worked hard. Promotional consideration paid by Guiltless Gourmet, makers of no-oil tortilla chips, salsa, and bean dips. Guiltless Gourmet, all the taste without the guilt. Exercise wear by Gilda Marks, the exercise wear with the breathables lining. Ankle weights by Flex Weights, the adjustable weight that goes from a ½ pound to 6 pounds. Hair by Jerome and Bees Braiding and Extensions. Makeup by John Cox at About Face. To order one of our videotapes or our recipe book, call 1-800-MORE-FIT. Letters requiring an answer from It Figures should be accompanied by $3 and a self-addressed stamped envelope. What exactly is aerobic exercise? It is any vigorous physical activity that sustains a high heart rate and heavy breathing, increased rate of respiration. We got dance aerobics, step aerobics, running, brisk walking, cross-country skiing, bicycling, rowing, swimming. Those are just a few aerobic exercises. Aerobic means
with oxygen, anaerobic without oxygen. The fitter you are, the more oxygen you can take in and process. Why is aerobic exercise so good at reducing body fat? Because we get our energy in the form of food and convert it to a chemical form and store it till needed. Now, heredity determines where we store it. Men on the belly, women hips and thighs. And fat is real concentrated energy. A kilogram of fat can propel you 180 kilometers. Oxygen is needed to release energy stored as fat. The more oxygen you use, the more energy you burn. The more energy that you burn, the more fat you use. Are you convinced? I'll tell you more as we step.
I've got a little bit of a quiz for you. If you've got a couple of people and they both weigh 60 kilograms each, one of them's unfit and the other one's fit, the unfit person's only going to use about 2 liters of oxygen per minute to the muscles. The person who's fit is going to have about 4 to 5 liters of oxygen per minute. Now, the quiz is, which one of us is the fit and the unfit person?
Oh, well, that's a given.
Come on over here, let's have some
Then
fun
there was
today.
that research project about women and men. It's interesting. It's really interesting.
Not the
Reach
mental
up.
attitudes.
Reach up. I want you to stretch your rib cage out. I want the distance between your hip and your first rib to lengthen. You know, there's more blood pumped with every heartbeat, too, when you're fit. And here's some numbers for you.
All right.
The average adult, your average couch potato, pumps about 70 milliliters of blood per stroke. But a fit individual pretty much doubles that at 150 milliliters per stroke.
Just from being in shape.
Okay, circle those arms. Well, you know what that means. More work for less effort.
Right. And if there's anything I'm looking for, it's less effort.
Well, I'm going to ask some of you, whenever you feel like it, when you hit the leg that will take you over, come on over. I'll hang out here and wait for you. Yes? Yes?
We're here.
Okay, just drop your hands. Now, maybe we've just barely got enough blood flow to do a little minimal stretch. Back up off the end of your step. Nothing real fancy here, nothing intense. You're going to hold the last tap, counting down at 4, 3, 2, 1. Now reach out there. That back foot can't be turned. It needs to be dead straight ahead. Your hands are way out, so you're stretching your calf muscle. And 2, 3, move back. Stretch your hamstring and
feels
move
good.
forward. 1, 2, 3. Now hamstring. 1, 2, 3. Calf again. 1, 2, 3. Last time. Hamstring. Good. Switch legs. Because we don't want anything real intense. Not enough blood flow. At the end will be intense. Calf. 1, 2, 3. Hamstring, brace on the bent leg. Now move forward. 1, 2, 3. Back. 1, 2. One more go at it.
Sure.
Okay. Your big gastrocnemius. Now back. Hold it right there. Okay. Why don't we say start with basic?
Okay.
Now, when the going gets tough, and you really get frustrated, go back to basic. You can stay there until you calm yourself down, catch your breath, and always catch us back up. Now, just take this basic to a straddle. Good. And now, turn back to the front. Whenever you're ready, we'll wait on you. Don't panic. Good. All right. We're going to tap and change every time. Starting here. Tap and change. That means you change your lead leg, the leg that's doing the work. Now watch the legs. They're going to spread out. Take a wider stance on the step. Watch your hands.
to the side. Now, when you come off the step, just turn to the inside of the step a tad, just a little bit.
Now, what should we call this move, Charlene?
What shall we call this move?
Maybe
the turn step. How obvious. You're going to get one turn and then 3 knees up. Not a repeater. 3 slow knees. Looks like this. 3, 2, turn. 3, up. There's the knees.
That gets you
and
hard
turn.
enough.
Boy, you start lifting those limbs. Yes. Your rate of respiration zips right up there.
Can you feel this, Jordan?
I can feel it. You know, and it is, in fact, the rate of respiration that is the key element here. Because in fitness, the lungs process more oxygen from the air breathed in, and that is called by the scientist your VO2 max.
Oh.
It is the gold standard for measuring fitness, and it means simply the maximum volume of oxygen you can process.
How do they measure it?
They put you on a looks like a ventilator. They connect up a mouthpiece that you breathe into, and they measure not only how much air comes out, but how much oxygen is left in the air.
Right.
You know, it's one thing to take air in, and it's another thing to use most of the oxygen in that air.
Just sort of subtracts the two, and then you figure out how much oxygen you're using.
And we all know that lawyers take a little more air. Well, they use a lot of hot air, is my understanding.
They create hot air, I think.
We're going to change this sucker. This is your last time for 3 knees. The other side, you get 1 knee and 2 crossovers. Now crossover right here. Cross back. Now turn. A knee. Crossover. Jump if you wish. Don't if you don't. Turn. A knee. And cross. Woo. Repeat back. Turn. You know, there was on my paternal side of our family diabetes. And I am so glad that exercise increases glucose tolerance. It means there is really just a less insulin response from your pancreas. And so that really reduces diabetes. So I feel real good about exercise reducing, you know, a risk that is a skeleton in my closet. It'll just maybe come in handy one day if that little old gene starts to cause problems. Okay, hold these crossovers.
All right.
Just hold it. Good.
When I was pregnant, I think that really made a big difference too.
Yes, I'm sure it did. Because lots of people get a kind of a diabetes in pregnancy. Now, calm this down and watch my trailing leg. Hoop! It stays on the step. Now watch. It stays on the other side. Are you
Boy,
there?
this is getting tricky. I can feel it.
This is a straddle touch. Okay, we're gonna put this in a pattern. 4 of these. 3, 2 more. Give me an up, knee, down, down. Looks like this. And this. Let's do more. Hang out here. Do 4 more. Good. And 3, and 2. Now, just give me basic. 4, and 3. This is where you collect your sanity. Okay. Straddle. 3, 3, 2, up, knee, down, down, 4, and 3, and 2, just give me basic, here's 4, and 3, woo, Lonnie's jumping, woo, looks like fun.
It is fun.
Straddle, here's 4. What comes next? Hip knee. Knees are up. Here's 4. Can you keep the pattern going? I trust you. It's basic next. Here it is.
Take Charlene Prickett's Rev Up the sequel, team it up with Home Stretch, and together on one tape, you've got the Hard Easy Cross Trainer.
This is 2 workouts, an advanced conventional aerobic workout to reduce body fat and a stretch program for flexibility.
To order Charlene Prickett's Hard Easy Cross Trainer, call 1-800-MORE-FIT or send $33.50 to It Figures, 3807 9th Street Southeast, Calgary, Alberta, T2G 3C7.
Woohoo, that was a workout. I need water. You know, everybody needs 6 to 8 ounces of water a day, but when you exercise, you need more. And thirst is not a reliable guide. You need about 1/3 more water than your thirst calls for. And if you don't replace those fluids, your blood volume decreases, the heart has to work harder, you tire quickly. Plain old water is the best choice.
If you like step aerobics, have we got a deal for you? 2 Charlene Prickett step workouts on one tape. 1 Step Further and Step Right Up. You get both on one cassette for $33.50.
Step Right Up is advanced level with high-intensity, fast-paced movements.
If you get tired, you can give it this.
1 Step Further is less intense. It's an intermediate workout with more time spent on each routine.
To order these 2 great step workouts for only $33.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT.
Oh, darling! Have I got something for you? Guiltless gourmet, no oil tortilla chips, can you believe it? No oil, no added fat, no guilt. Ow! It's like I died and went to Miami. It's delicious. It's delicious. It's delicious.
Guiltless gourmet tortilla chips with no oil, no added fat, no cholesterol, and...
Thank you.
Hold is basic. Whenever you feel comfortable with it, turn it front. Yes? Okay. Hands. Tap and change right there. She's up and down and tap and up and down. Now, begin to move across the step. Begin to bring your hands to the side. I think that will help you. Now, I'm going to ask Jordan to stay behind the step. So if you don't want to do this next business, you want to keep it a little saner. Keep your evil eye on Jordan. Because you can really gear up the intensity if you come across. Now, that's really harder work. So take your pick, and I may just get tired and come back here. We'll see.
Jordan, I'm having a great time, Lonnie. How are you feeling?
Okay, listen up. Next time we go to that end, add a knee up. Here it is. A knee up. Go. A knee up. Go. Whoa. A knee. Good. You know, this good-o exercise, particularly this aerobic exercise, is mighty powerful at reducing body fat. And in just reducing your body fat, it lowers your nasty old LDL cholesterol, and it raises your good HDL cholesterol. Yeah. Remember the good is H, because you want higher, and the bad stuff is low, you want less. Listen, I'm going to add on in a minute. Now, 1 knee and 3 knee repeaters fast. 3, 2, 1, and down and go. 1 knee, Repeaters, 3, 2, 1, go! Knee up. Repeaters. That's it. Boy, and I really notice when I don't exercise, I don't sleep nearly so soundly. And it's not just me, gang. Research shows that good, regular aerobic exercise really enhances quality of sleep.
Listen, you guys sleep it after we're done the show. We sleep.
Nothing at the end. Crossover. Crossover, crossover. Nothing. Bring it back behind. Let's calm it down. Woo, good work.
That's great.
Now listen up. Hands. Just give me basic right here. Now, you're going to get 2 basic and 2 of those knees. Slow knees. Starting now. 2 basic. Now a knee. Another knee. Now 2 basics. Now make the basic go the direction that you want it, the direction of your lead leg. So you're playing both ends of the step. And that actually does help you remember what to do. It's not just that we want to cover ground.
Of course, Charlene. If you're a little bit slow. Like sometimes I have
What'd you say, Lonnie?
I'm going to have to get these shoes fixed. I think they're broken or something.
I think your shoes are untied. Oh, one thing Balby is not is slow. He does not miss a trick. It's scary sometimes, but he ain't slow.
Oh, shucks.
Watch me do what you know and watch my knees on the other end. Just watch. Up, off the end, up, and the back. You want to try it?
Sure. Yeah, let's make that.
It's just a positional change. And, again, basics. So you just take your first step off the end of the step, and then you're back. Well, you got that one. Man, it's hard to challenge you folks. Again, 2 more cracks at it.
Oh, I did it again. Shucks.
You must be tired. Okay, here it is. Up and just give me basic. Good. Now listen. You're going to get 2 basic. And then you're going to, after the second one, be on the step and touch backwards alternately. Just touch your little toes to the floor. Only 3 times. 2 basics. Now, touch down. 3, 2. Now reverse your basic. Good. Now touch down right here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse basic. Again, reverse basic. Touchdown. 4, 3. You got the pattern? It's yours for the break. See you back. And touchdown. 4, 3, 2, and.
For the first time ever, Charlene Prickett's Rev Up Home video and Charlene's muscle building video together in Charlene Prickett's Advanced Cross Trainer.
Cross training works. It promotes fat reduction, muscle growth, reduces risk of overuse injury, and it's more fun.
To order Charlene Prickett's Advanced Cross Trainer, call 1-800-MORE-FIT or send $33.50 to It Figures, 3807 9th Street Southeast, Calgary, Alberta. T2G 3C7.
That's Christina. She's 6 months pregnant. She's exercising with her doctor's approval. She modifies some of the jumping and keeps her heart rate below 140 beats a minute. She drinks a lot of water, too, and wears less clothing now to avoid overheating. We don't want her temperature to rise above 101 degrees Fahrenheit, so no saunas or whirlpools for her. A small sacrifice for that healthy baby.
Charlene Prickett brings you less impact, more results. An aerobics video that combines lower impact moves with some high impact in interval training that really works. Order less impact, more results, and get Hang In There, Charlene's medium impact workout free. 2 hour-long workouts on one cassette for $33.50. Postage and GST included. To order, call 1-800-MORE-FIT. Less impact, more results. And Hang In There for $33.50. Wow!
You know, when things get really tense, like when I wake up in the morning, that's when I get the urge to crunch something. That's why I like these Guiltless Gourmet no-oil tortilla chips. That is crunchy. I them with the Guiltless Gourmet spicy black bean dip. That is spicy.
Guiltless Gourmet tortilla chips with no oil, no added fat, no cholesterol, and
a crunchy crave.
All these little touches. This is the hard part. I know we figured that out too. Whenever you're ready, just turn it sideways. Say, you know, there's a lot happening in your body with fitness that you really don't see. And I want to tell you about those, but first I want you to do 2 per leg. Down and down. You can add a knee if you like. You don't have to. Well, at the microcirculation level, I mean, that's really the tissue level. Actually, more oxygen can be delivered because this microcirculation, you know, the itsy-bitsy vessels are improved. And then at the molecular level, there's some changes.
How about 4 aside, Charlene?
Sounds good to me.
4 times, let's go.
4, 3, 2, 1, switch. Actually, the enzymes at the molecular level of your body become adapted to better do both aerobic and anaerobic work. So, you wonder why those Olympic athletes can work so hard? All those little adaptations. 1 more. And march on your step. Woo! Woo! Find a heart rate. I'll take the music out. Ready, count. You need to be keeping your legs moving. Stop.
Are you sure that wasn't like 20 seconds of time?
Let's do basic. Now, can you wipe the sweat out of your eyes and have a good look at these numbers? You find your ears down along the bottom. Go up vertically to find the exact number of beats you counted in that 10 seconds I gave you. Cross over to the left, and that's how hard you were working. It is a percentage of your age-predicted maximum capacity. Guys, yes. Had you been? Listen, if you felt you were working hard and you weren't hurting, it was kind of fun to you, you're fine. 2 more. Hold the up, touch, down, touch. Just go up, touch, down, touch. Good. Now, 1 more, and put it on the floor. Up, touch, down, touch, and turn it side to side. 4 on the floor. 4 on the step. 4, 3, on the floor. 4, 3, yes, and up. Exercise over time will lower your resting heart rate. Have you ever noticed that? Gee, I wish you'd taken it some years ago before you started this. It's not a quick fix, but over time there's a noticeable difference.
But it's never too late.
Yep, take it now. Resting heart rate. First thing you do in the morning, don't even raise your head off the pillow. Measure your heart rate for 30 seconds so there's no errors. Guys, you got to cool down more. Stay walking. Have some water. See back. Up.
Do your eating habits need some improvement? Well, pull up a chair in Charlene's kitchen and learn how to eat less fat, not less food.
It calls for a half a cup of butter. Butter! Yikes, I say. Yikes! A, it's butter. B, it's a half a cup. I'm not about to put that on my hips. Half of all the calories in a glass of whole milk come from fat.
To order your hour-long Eat Less Fat, Not Less Food video for only $24.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT.
Loss of muscle mass is part of the natural aging process, and that means loss of tone and loss of strength. It also means more fat, because the more muscle you have, the more calories you burn. It makes good sense to do some weight training as you age. You need to find the maximum you can lift in 3 tries and then train at 60% of that. It makes a difference.
Serious Curves, Charlene's hour-long advanced weight training video.
And when you lock your limb, you release the tension, and so it's not as effective. Also, if you speed through the contraction, if you go fast as opposed to slow, you reduce the tension. 1, up, and down.
Strong muscle makes serious curves. To order Serious Curves for only $24.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT.
Heed the battle cry to the benches with Charlene and the Bench Boys. It's an hour-long advanced step workout using logical, fast-moving progressions to achieve heavy, steady-state exertion. What we're talking about here, folks, is less body fat, more fitness.
Get off! Tease!
Same thing, back leg.
2, 1, get. Whew. Whenever we say repeaters.
To order for only $24.50, call 1-800-MORE-FIT.
If you drop that heel off the end of your step, you get a nice calf stretch. You know, you have to walk 180 kilometers to burn a kilogram of fat. Oh, my goodness gracious. But let me tell you something. Now let's do soleus. Heel down, knee well forward, but bear weight on the other leg. There's a lot going on in your body all the time. After this, for the next couple of hours. It varies in different studies and it varies in different people. Your metabolism, your calorie burn is elevated. Are you squeezing your bunsies here? You have to squeeze your tush to put a stretch on your
Charlene, your bunsies?
Bunsies, that's what we say in my house. You know, every family has its child talk. That's ours. Quadriceps done. Now look, if you're a smoker, well, you got to get rid of that. You know that. I mean, that's your goal, right? Yeah. Now, lean way out here to stretch your hip flexor. Every cigarette you smoke raises your metabolism 3%. So, sure enough, when you quit smoking, you're going to suffer a 3% loss on your metabolism. No problem. You just start doing aerobic activity every other day. Or every day, as long as you vary the activity. Aerobic activity can easily make up for that 3% loss. It works. Okay. Promotional consideration paid by Guiltless Gourmet, makers of no-oil tortilla chips, salsa, and bean dips. Guiltless Gourmet, all the taste without the guilt. Exercise wear by Gilda Marks, the exercise wear with the breathables lining. Ankle weights by Flex Weights, the adjustable weight that goes from a ½ pound to 6 pounds. Hair by Jerome and Bees Braiding and Extensions. Makeup by John Cox at About Face. To order one of our videotapes or our recipe book, call 1-800-MORE-FIT. Letters requiring an answer from It Figures should be accompanied by $3 and a self-addressed stamped envelope.